everyone, it's Samantha from Scrapmasters Paradise, and today I want to show you how I'm going to edit this photo to get it ready for printing. You can see it's really dark. You can't really make out Maya's eyes or anything. I'm just using Photoshop. I have Creative Suite number 5. So your buttons and menu items might be a little bit different depending on what Photoshop you're using. And so I'm going to go ahead and lighten this up. I'm going to change the levels, and I'm just doing this automatically under Image and Auto Tone. It just changes the levels. It's Command Shift L, so I'm just pressing Command Shift L. It evens out the levels in the photo, and you already can sort of see her eyes. The background's much lighter, and you're getting a truer color just with that auto tone. Now, if auto tone doesn't work very well for you, sometimes it's a little bit off depending on your photo. You can go under this levels here. And now that my photo is already, much nicer, this won't help as much. But you can press Shift and then shift these levels. So what you do with this is you see the curves, and just the simplest way to do this is to line up these little arrows with the ends of the curve. So this one's already lined up with an end of a curve, and so I want this arrow to be over near this end of the curve. You just press on the arrow and you can hit Shift and it moves all your curves. So your midtones become midtones, your lighter ones become lighter tones, and you can see that brightened up my photo even more. So another thing you can do, I just hit Command Z to undo that. I'm going to leave it as is right now, and I'm going to just brighten this photo. So it's super duper easy. I'm not going to really mess with those levels. I was just showing you how you could mess with them. I'm just going to brighten up this photo significantly. I'm just pumping up the brightness so that the background almost becomes white and faded, and you really get to see her little face, and her eyes have the catch lights in them now, where you can see where her eyes are. Since this was taken on a digital camera, the photo is actually not 4:6, so I am going to crop it to 4:6. I'm going to go over to this cropping tool, and I've got my width already set at 6 inches and my height set at 4 inches, and I'm just going to crop this down where I want it. I want her ear to show up, but I also want it not to cut off her neck, so if I put it way up here, it really cuts off her neck. So I'm going to kind of put it in the middle there. If you just send your plain digital photos without cropping them to 4:6, the photo printer will crop them for you and you don't have control over it. So I go ahead and crop them if I'm using them like this. So cropped that, I just hit enter to say yes to that. And that photo is done. So I'm going to save this one. And to save photos, I have a little system going. I have the photo already named, and I just put an E next to it, and that means it's edited, it's ready for photo printing, and I'm just going to hit save. So I've got a couple of other methods to save photos too. Here's my folder. This folder is labeled 31014 Playtime Outside. I just took a bunch of pictures of them on 310, and I also have some other names going. I've got this one where it's the photo copy 4:6, so that's the 4:6 version. And I'm also going to be doing some 3x4s, and this one says copy 3x4, so I know which photos are which just by looking at the name of the photo. So that is my tutorial for today. And like I said, your buttons might be different since I'm on Photoshop CS5, you might be on something different. I just wanted to share some quick photo editing with you guys. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, like me on Facebook, and check out my blog. I update my blog daily. So that is all I've got for you guys today. Thanks so much for watching. Bye.